You are such a gaslighter.
Okay.
I tried my best for you to say that I failed this marriage and I failed you when all I've been doing is assuring you that you haven't failed.
On Married at First Sight this week, there was drama, and more drama. Last episode, Cameron revealed during his and Claire's housewarming party that his dad is really sick and doesn't know about him being on the show or getting married. He explained that his dad has been sick for quite a while and that he hasn't told him because he doesn't want the news to affect how he's doing.
So people don't understand necessarily, like, what it means to have people in their life that are in these situations.
Yeah.
My dad is a survivor, right?
Of course, yep.
And anything I could say can kind of alter that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just be like, oh yeah, by the way, I married a stranger, because I do have to be careful.
Yeah, and
because
I get that.
when that gets back to him, what does that do to him and his...
Right.
They are still struggling in the romance department, but they are both willing and open to trying to make things work with their relationship.
Is there a 0.1% chance of this working out?
No. I think there's more than that.
Oh, there's more? Okay. So, I mean, anything can happen, right? At any time.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta stick it through and make the romance work.
Last episode, Emily's friends really came for Brennan, and she apologized again for their behavior.
I obviously want you to know, like, I'm always gonna take your side, and, like, I don't want that to happen to you ever again. And I obviously didn't, like, tell them to say anything that they did. Like, I know they care about me and are protective, but that was just, like, crossing the line.
Later, they met up with the other couples, and Brennan revealed to them about their lack of a romantic connection after their honeymoon.
Emily and I have been going through our bumps. There's not really, like, a romantic bond yet. So we're just trying to work through that. As difficult as it is. Just want to be open with you guys on where we're at, because we were doing so good on the honeymoon and then reality hit and things changed, so.
Yeah. But yeah, don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
This is a lot for everyone, I think.
Yeah.
For sure.
But things quickly got tense when Orion began telling the group that Lauren and he have broken up.
Lauren and I have decided to get a divorce.
I. Not Lauren and I.
Yeah, I.
If you don't mind me asking, when did this happen?
I think you could speak to that since it happened so many different times.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just coming back from the honeymoon, just taking that break. And so...
And that's when he asked for a divorce.
And so that's when I first brought up wanting the divorce. But everything that kind of just followed after that made it more real when we had our discussion with Dr. Pia.
And Lauren did not hold back, calling out Orion on his flip-flopping behavior and how he can't seem to get his story straight.
Well, I don't think you have failed.
Then why would you say that?
Like, I'm not changing what I'm saying.
But you literally do change what you say, Orion. You change it every moment.
If that's your truth, that's your truth. But, I mean,
You're such a gaslighter, bruh.
No.
And I'm about to bring that up. You are such a gaslighter.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and let you say otherwise because you know it's the truth. I have been accountable for my actions this entire time. And if you're not gonna hold yourself accountable, I will.
After hearing from the other couples, Lauren broke down in tears in an emotional moment.
It does feel comforting that they understand. I just wish they weren't going through their own challenges too.
We can do a group hug.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to just continue on with life and know that I tried my best. I'm okay. I'm okay.
After the group catch-up, Cameron said he felt inspired by Orion, deciding to end things with Lauren, and was seriously questioning if things would work out with him and Claire.
It's very unlikely that we're going to be able to move past our roadblock.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest hurdle for our relationship is the lack of physical intimacy and the clash between our religious views. We're just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, is there an adjustment that we need to make?
I don't know.
I've been waiting for too long.
They had a therapy session where Cameron seems to pretty much have his mind almost made up, that he's ready to end things.
It's become apparent that our long-term viability is probably not there, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a pretty strong, bold statement.
I think I want to try and figure out how to make this work.
Now, I just want to make sure I'm understanding you correctly. You're saying...
Okay, so there are, I mean, basically, we have a fundamental disagreement about how we want to raise our children.
So I've heard about that with regard to religion. Is that what we're talking about right now?
Yeah, primarily, yeah.
Primarily. Are there other things as well?
There's also this lack of maybe romantic connection. That's just what it is.
And later he questioned if Claire could see a future with him, but she's unsure.
I've decided for me that it's unhealthy. Because I want to love you, but I don't want us to hurt each other.
I don't know what to tell you from here. I don't know what to do. Because I don't want you to feel like I'm pressuring you to stay in a situation that's not healthy.
Do you see a future with me?
No,
Do you see a future with me?
Cutting me off really does piss me off. I'm sorry.
Is there an answer?
I don't know. I don't know.
Emily and Brennan also had a couples therapy session that didn't end well.
I have not been in therapy. Do I believe in it? Yeah, I believe it helps a lot of people and could be a really good resource.
Yeah. So I'm going to make a suggestion for you to enter individual therapy, Brennan, outside of this process, with the goal of helping to identify your emotions. Because I think that that is going to continue to be a barrier for the relationship.
I don't think so. I do a lot of self-reflection. I have a really amazing support system, and right now I'm not talking about my emotions because I don't have any.
The counselor suggested that Brennan could benefit from individual therapy to work through his own emotions, and he wasn't a fan of the suggestion and said he has no intention of starting therapy.
My brain was really going. I left that feeling good.
Yeah, I guess there was just a disconnect there because I did not leave that feeling good.
But why not?
Because it's not a very good feeling when someone tells you you should go to therapy.
While I understand that that was a hard recommendation for you, I actually think it's a very important piece to the problem.
I understand how you feel. You think that I need therapy, but it's never going to happen.